Hey everyone, it is October 28th, 2025, and this is our second episode of ParaClue. We have quite an exciting episode for you guys today, and you know, last last week was just incredible in and of itself. So we definitely have some good information that's going to be coming out of this, and we look forward to the interactions and such tonight. Other than that, sit back, relax, and enjoy ParaClue. Okay, and welcome to ParaClue. So I've got to bring this up because last week we had some interesting things that were said throughout this, and it was actually just so funny. There were so many of people that were saying cheese balls, and I know that was started by Alyssa. Alyssa. Um, then everybody got on board, and then on top of that, Zach said, he put out some cheese balls for the spirits in the doctor's office. How they felt about that, I don't know, but he got really into it. I'm telling you, like so far into the cheese ball stuff during this outside of the investigation that he developed some symptoms. And all I have to say, Zach, how you feeling, brother?
Hey, I'm feeling a little cheesy today, to be honest.
You kind of look, dude. You do look cheesy, and this is probably very cheesy as well.
Yeah. You could even say I'm feeling a little ballsy as well.
You're looking. Let's be honest. You're looking pretty good. You're looking pretty good, though.
Hey, I try. I do my best. Just came out the factory. Straight
cheese
out the
balls.
factory.
There's we got cheeseburger balls as well.
Hell yeah, cheeseburger balls. Though.
So, how did this happen? Are we talking like cheesy possession or something?
Yeah, something like that. You could say I was almost smothered in the cheese. Okay, a little lost in the sauce. I'll say that.
Well, it would be great if you could just like transform back and grow your beard. Oh, yep, there he is.
I grew a beard just like that. From cheese balls to man. A legend told here on ParaClue.
So,
yeah. I don't know about you guys. I thought that was pretty funny.
What can we say to that? Other than that was really cheesy.
Yeah.
But you know what? That might be something that's happening now. Maybe that this is going to be the thing going forward. It's it's going to be cheese balls.
Yeah. It's a meme now. It's a meme.
Yeah. And you did become a meme. Let's just be real here. We kind of have to. We do kind of have to bring that up because it actually became one of those pictures for our group chat. And so hang on for a second. This is gonna be the first meme. The first meme we have to ultimately bring up out of all this. So, where is it? There it is.
Show the people.
Yeah. This is what Zach looked like before he became a container.
Yeah, I just joined my other cheeseball friends. And I joined the herd.
And this was actually brought up, or this was made by, I think, your child's bus driver, right?
Yes. Shout out to Sylvia's bus driver. He's the best. I love that man. He's the best bus driver out there, I swear.
That was that was phenomenal.
No, he's an awesome guy, dude. He's so funny, man.
That was sent at what you call it, towards the end of the other episode. So, so to go back over just to remind everybody, we are going to be taking callers starting at approximately 8:30. So we're going to go over our topic. Now, this is more focused on, can spirits change their sizes? And if they can change their sizes, what does that exactly mean about their composition? And why would they need to change sizes? Like, what would be the purpose of that? So we'll talk about that. We're going to be looking at the chat, of course. Feel free to chime in. Very interactive. 8:30. We're going to put the link in the chat, so keep a lookout for that. We're going to take the callers. We're going to aim for about 3 or 4 callers over the next 45 minutes. If you have a story or want to chime in on the topic, or you have a question for us, feel free to chime in. We're also going to show the memes that we've gotten and some paranormal evidence from some of the other paranormal teams who have sent stuff in. And again, we thank you for that. Then, in the last 45 minutes, we go lights out. Zach goes out and does investigation here at Wildwood Sanitarium for the first half, for about 20-25 minutes or so. And then second half, I will be going out there as well. In addition to that, we have the spirits. We have another camera going up right now.
Pull them in. There they are.
There they are. We actually have the spirit box going upstairs on the second floor. So if we see anything going off, any of the equipment, we'll unmute. And the callers, if you want to call in and ask the spirits a question here too, do that as well. Yeah. Same with the investigation. People loved how we brought up the chat screen last time. So we're going to have the chat room screen up. And yeah, we'll have that up. And if you want to call in during the investigation, feel free to do that as well.
For those of you who don't know, we got a spirit box there, and we got a crystal pod, a static pod. We actually have a mag flashlight as well, and just a simple K2 meter too. Just a few different things up there going. And the crystal pod, they really love the crystal pod. They're actually setting that up right before we started. Remember, before we started the stream, which is pretty interesting. I think they're ready. They're like, basically that was their way of saying, hey, we're ready for this. And they were saying some things throughout the spirit box as well.
Yeah, and speaking of which, let's bring them in. How are spirits doing tonight? Dr. Henderson? Tommy? Dr. Perry?
He's down here.
Spirit box sounds a bit off.
Can't really hear it, but you can see, look, the static pod's going off, though. You can see the light is lighting up on towards the spirit box.
I see it, yeah.
So it's on the other side. You see it?
Yeah, the static pod. So
yeah, look, it's going around.
It's coming around. Oh, we already got activity, folks.
I don't think the spirit box it might not be on, or just not loud enough. Is that picking up on the mic? It was picking up, though, a bit ago.
Yeah, no, it's... We got the static. Yeah, I don't
I hear something coming through. What was that? You hear that?
Yeah, you hear the background. I don't hear the spirit box. If you want to go up and check on that, we can. I don't see the spirit. It looks like the spirit box is going, though. But
yeah, they went around the static pod there, though.
Yeah. I don't hear the spirit box.
I can go check out. I'll go look at it. I'll go check out real quick. Be right back.
Yeah, we'll see what's going on, because we had the spirit box going last time. It was very loud and clear. So, so we're going to go ahead and go into some of the other stuff here that kind of wants to be shown. I'm going to bring Zach back up here as the as the cheese ball. That's just amazing. That's just amazing. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what happened with that. That was very definitely very interesting how how that happened. Um, but we're going to go ahead and we're going to bring up some other stuff in relation to the topic itself, and essentially get your take on it. We have also some really good evidence that that we have sent in, so we're looking forward um, to showing that as well.
There you go. Can you hear it?
Yes, I can hear it now.
The one cord on it wasn't plugged in all the way.
Weird. How are the spirits doing tonight?
That's so weird. It's so weird because when we left, that cord was plugged in all the way. It was working when we came downstairs. It's almost like they unplugged it or something.
Dr. Henderson. Oh, I think we just got a hi. How's it going?
I heard something else there.
Yeah, we had a female spirit there. That's awesome. Might have been Nurse Sue. So now here we go. Okay, so mute that for a bit, and then we have some things to show here, and we'll see if there's any equipment that goes off or anything like that. But in regards to what we were talking about before about spirits changing sizes, this is an interesting thing. So take a look at this. So I'm going to bring this fully up so everybody can see it. This is one of the things that has caught our attention, was the whole this one cat apparition that has shown up 4 different times, but it's shown up in 4 different forms as well, and that's the thing that's so confusing. You see on the top left, you got a floating cat head, and it's a giant cat head, and actually you see Alyssa in there as well. And I remember looking at this photo and going, why is there a giant cat head? Am I really looking at this? On the right, top right, you see the cat apparition. You see it black and white, looking around the laser, but it's on the ground. It looks very physical. To the bottom left, the cat is in shadow figure form by the pendulum, and then on the bottom right, there's full apparition of the cat sitting in the chair. But if you notice, there seems to be changes when it comes down to the size, when it comes down to the head specifically. Right. So all I have to say is I'm kind of at a loss on that. I don't even know what to think.
Yeah, it's definitely strange, though. The bottom right, especially the two on the right side, I thought were really interesting. Mm-hmm. Especially because like the one on the right, the top right there, you could definitely tell it's a much different size compared to the one below it. And it's definitely like an interesting thing. Like how I think, how I see it is that they could choose to present themselves in different ways. It just kind of depends on how they want to do it at the time, really. Like that's just really it. And it's as simple as that. It's almost like depending on the situation. And like how Brookie said, yeah, I personally think it's probably Lester, because that's actually one of their family cats. That's what I think. Because we have a family pet cemetery here at Wildwood Sanitarium, and we have a cat buried in it.
Yeah.
I know other people have said other different theories too, but that's the one that like me, Brooke, and Lori think, because that makes the most sense, because there's actually a cat buried here. And not that long ago either, too. I think it was a few years ago, from what I understand.
Yeah, I mean, my thought on this is like, okay, the cat appeared, but why does the cat, appear in different sizes though? Because again, what's the purpose of it? Why do we, why are we seeing, these apparitions appear in different sizes and such? Right. This is the part that's kind of just confuses me because it's kind of like, well, I know there's still they don't have the limitation of the body, but you don't have that limitation. But what's the why do you have to?
Well, maybe it could even possibly take more energy to like come appear in a bigger size. Possibly, from a cat to like a cat. A cat, though, you think of it, a cat can easily be a few different sizes, but I don't know. It's hard to say. Like how you're saying, it's like really, it's a weird thing because there could be multiple different answers to this. I feel like.
Well, it could, yeah. I mean, so I don't discount the energy part. So, like, yeah, I mean, energy plays a role into all of this. But I mean, uh, the thing that I'm looking at is, like putting even with the amount of energy, like let's say they have plenty of energy, that still to me doesn't explain why an apparition is changing sizes. Like, okay, let's say full body apparition. Like in this case, it was the cat head. So we're looking, we go back here and we're looking at this cat head here, and it's a giant cat head that's like almost half the size of Alyssa. But then these other ones, it's the cat is super small. So I guess that's where I'm kind of like, I feel like I'm curious as to why they change sizes, how they do it. I do agree that in order for them to do the size changes, it's definitely going to definitely take probably more energy, I would assume.
Right.
I
got a theory. I don't know how this is going to come out though, but okay, think of it like, okay, so like an optical illusion, right? How you see something, it could appear as different sizes to us, right?
Mm-hmm.
So imagine maybe from where they're coming from, it just comes out differently, but they're trying to portray themselves as their size, but somewhere in between there, it comes out differently to our view. If that makes sense. I don't know, just kind of like something I'm throwing out there.
Yeah, I think this is honestly a question that we, may
like
have
maybe
to
just
pose
appears
to the
differently
spirits themselves.
to our physical eyes of what we're seeing, but they're trying to come through. Is what I'm trying to say. They're trying to come through as their size, but for whatever reason, it's coming through differently. It's just a random thought out there. Just maybe possibility at times. I don't know.
I feel this is, if we just discover something like this, we're going to be taking it to a very unique direction, physics composition wise.
Yeah.
Let's. You know what? I think we should ask the spirits because we got.
Yeah, we could ask them. Right? Hey, they would know the best, right? Because.
So for spirits, for the spirits at Wildwood, are you? What are your thoughts on this? Are you able to actually change sizes? Well, that was a long answer.
Yeah. I didn't quite fully understand what they said through that. Did you?
No, I'll have to go back and listen. Did you guys, or can you guys give a yes or no? Can you guys change sizes?
I heard maybe.
It's the same. It's the same. It's literally the same entity.
I swear I heard maybe, it just like almost like a maybe.
So, what about if you can change sizes? Is there a purpose behind you doing that? We might have some replies there. We're just have to go back and listen.
Right.
Yeah, that's.
There's definitely something, man. They were saying something. We'll have to look back on that for sure.
Yeah.
I swear at that one point I heard maybe though, and which was I thought was very interesting. It's like how they're saying in chat there. I also pretty much agree with that as a fact of maybe some spirits are able to present themselves in different ways, and some have to learn, and some aren't fully capable of doing it. It comes down to like consciousness and like awareness. You know, some spirits aren't even aware that they're fully dead, right? We know that like from like earthbound spirits, some of them, from what I've learned, don't even fully know they're dead. So how would they know how to present themselves fully? You know, how would they even know how to do that if they're not even fully aware of what's going on? But then there's so a spirit to say is fully aware, maybe he's able to change their shape and the way they appear to us.
True. Haley says she definitely heard maybe.
I heard that. Yeah, we'll look back at and enhance the audio and everything, and we'll probably end up putting clips out there about that in the future.
Yeah. So, I just don't even know what to think from a physics standpoint. Like, it could be lighting, it could have like, kind of like that illusion effect. Like that was kind of, I think that you were alluding to earlier.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, it was just a thing I was throwing out there too. Like the whole like, it's the optical illusion theory. Like, why, like it could be like that. I mean, that's how I think. They're trying to put themselves out there this way, but it's just not fully coming the way they want it to. Yeah. Even like because they just may not have the strength or whatever reason, or the capability of the belief. Because I believe that when it comes down, my personal belief on it even is that when it comes to that kind of stuff on the other side, it comes down heavily your beliefs, like on how you're able to do pretty much everything there. Is if you have a strong enough belief and willpower to make whatever it is you want happen energetically, like with your consciousness, and like it takes a lot of focus and control, and it just some aren't able to do it as well as others. Anything, whether it be anything interesting with equipment or whatever, or just the living as a whole, like any living beings. Yeah. Personally, that's my belief on it. That's my take on it, and that's from experience too. What I've learned from paranormal investigating, it sort of seems that way. Even also other like psychic mediums. I've learned from a bunch of psychic mediums too. They taught me a lot of things as well. And it seems to be like that. But the whole earthbound spirit thing too, I was telling you about, explaining to you, is that some of them don't even know they're dead. And then some are more aware that they're dead, and the ones that are more aware they're dead, I think they believe. I think they even can teach the other spirits at times too. If you want to get a little deeper into that, I believe they can do that as well.
Yeah, possibly. So just so everyone's aware, in the chat, I am posting the link to get ready to bring callers in. So. Again, it'll be first, or basically first come, first serve. If we don't get to you, stay on for a bit, so that way we can take down your names, and you'll be put in as a priority if you try to call in next Tuesday. I just did post it. We're going to take callers probably within the next 5 minutes or so. But before we do the callers, it's meme time.
Yeah,
I mean, this is kind of required at this point. So
we all love memes.
Yeah, we'll see what we got ready, what we got going this time. There were some that we didn't get to last time, and we definitely have to get to them. So. Zach.
Yeah. Hey, that's me.
I feel like you're doing a tour. So.
Oh, I bucket loads of memes, guys. Just you wait.
See. You're just bringing people around. Hey, take a look at this. Take a look at this. All right. That's just this is just too.
I love that. I love
Look
that
over
one.
here. Look over here. Look over here.
Yes.
Bigfoot. That's just, that's just.
My face. Oh, you can also add that in
perfect.
that noise too.
Let's see. Or it could be emotion based. If the spirit feels sad, depressed, afraid, etc., they may appear small if they're comfortable or feel happy. Big, or big just a thought.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah. No, that's interesting. I'm curious as to how emotion plays into that.
Right. So that's definitely a good thought. I like that. That makes sense. That could be a possibility for sure. Well, we know emotions definitely affect your vibration and your frequency and essentially your energy field. So if they're sad, then I could see them being smaller. That's actually a good theory on it, because you could definitely argue that. You could definitely argue that it could be you could appear smaller, or then when you're happy, you could appear larger because I guess your aura is bigger, your energy is bigger. Right? That makes sense. Actually, it really does. You could really do that. Yeah, higher energy, you could appear as a bigger form. Definitely makes sense.
Let's see what we got here. So, the evidence that we got from last time. Take a look at these images here. So we posted stuff on our Facebook, or not our Facebook, on our YouTube posts page, and this was one of those photos right here. So this one, it's weird because it looks like it reminds me of Tommy. From an apparition photo that we caught earlier, right in the middle there, you kind of see that there's a figure forming, shorter dark hair, wearing dark clothes. That's similar to what we got last time with Tommy. And this was, just so everyone's aware, this is from episode 1 when we did Project Apparition Hall. Let me see this photo right here. If you look all the way in almost dead center into the picture,
oh yeah, I kind of see something.
It looks like a bunny. I don't even know what to say. Like cats, we've gotten cat spirits, we've gotten dog spirits. Is that a bunny? At this point, I don't even know what to think anymore. Let's see.
Wait, are you talking? Wait, on the carpet, like towards the carpet area there?
Where you see the door, go past. If you go further past the carpet, and it's almost dead center. If you look dead center at the picture, it looks like there's a multicolored.
Okay, now yeah, I see what you're talking about. I kind of see like a face there. Okay, I understand what you mean now. Yeah, I see like the eye there. Oh wow.
Now, this one was what we call a potential hit, but not evidence. Over by the sand pendulum, it looks like we may have a cat. It looks like a silhouette of a cat sitting by the pendulum. And then, I would say that this is more pareidolia towards the back. There looks like there's a smaller person, a silhouette of a person standing further back by the white door. But I'm not sure about that. So this one was kind of, maybe, not sure. And then we got this one. Now this one, if you look right in the doorway, I can't tell, does that look like a dog to you or a cat? It looks like the ears are flopped over.
Yeah, it does look like an animal laying down. I can't tell if it looks like a small dog, almost. Like a small dog that's like kind of like crouched like on its belly, like almost like, how a dog would be like want to play, like that playful thing where it like kind of gets down, mm-hmm. And hunches its like butt up though. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And then like wags its tail. That's what it looks like it's doing. You see like the tail at the back there. Mm-hmm. It almost looks like that's what it's doing, or just fully laying down. it could be either or. That's what it looks like to me.
Um,
And then its face is more towards the door there, like it's facing the camera, almost. Well, but kind of turned even. That's how I see it.
yeah.
That's interesting. See another cat above the pendulum to the right. That's what someone said in the comments there. Evil monkey.
Yeah, that's very interesting. We'll take a look at somebody else's evidence that was sent in from. Oops, if I can get there. There was a some videos that some people sent in earlier, or at the other one that we weren't the other podcast that we weren't able to get to. Let's take a look at the this one. This is from Paranormal Unearthed.
If you understand. Try to use all your energy, or even the energy of the devices. Draw in that energy and try to use all your energy, or even the energy of the devices. Try to use all your energy, or even the energy of the devices.
Okay.
Is it-
Yeah, it's like a shadow figure. Yeah, okay. I see that. It's very faint, but I see exactly. When he zoomed in there, I seen what he's talking about. At first, I'm like, what am I looking at? But then I've seen that when he zoomed in there.
Yeah. Well, I definitely say, yeah. What I found interesting about that shadow figure is that it wasn't one that was just like a mass standing out in the open. It was against the wall itself.
Right.
So, you know, what I don't know.
It can. So that's something that can. I'm not saying it isn't paranormal, but it's something that could be debunked pretty easily. That could have been a lot of different things. I feel like, with all the equipment, all the things they had going on in the room and stuff, that could have easily been something like that, and it could easily, like, a lot of people would look at it and be like, they try to debunk that, right? But like I said, I'm not saying it's not paranormal because it does look like something is moving there. I'm not going to write it off completely, but it does. Like I said, it can be, it could be, But I don't know if they had anything else going on in the room at the time with them. From what it looked like, they were just filming there and had like the cameras going. But that's exactly what I'm saying about the debunk part. Is like, well, we don't know what else was on the other side there, out of frame, right?
Well, we don't know out of.
I just like to try to, you gotta try to debunk things, right?
Well, I go through verification.
But verification, yeah. I mean, like, that's a better way of wording it than debunking. I would say verification is a better way of saying it, because I'm not gonna write off their evidence, like, because it looks like it could be solid evidence.
Yeah, well, debunking is a part of the verification process. Verification process is actually the scientific process. Debunking is more pseudoscience. So that just focuses more on the skeptic's approach instead of more of a neutrality approach. But debunking plays a huge role in it, the whole reenactment, but it has to go in. There's many types of biases. So this is why, for you and I research, we're focused more on the verification.
Right.
On how everything.
Yeah, I like how you go through things and you do that. That's awesome process. I think that's a good way of doing it, and the professional way of doing it.
Yeah. So yeah, we got the link put out here. So anybody that would like to call in, feel free to give us a call, and we'll go from there. We got the investigation portion of this that's going to go up in about 40 minutes or so. And again, we're going to split it up if you guys want to get involved in the investigation portion of it. We would love for people to call in. We'll have the chat going. But yeah, again, we have the links in the comments section. So if you want to call in, if you have a story to tell, if you want to chime in on the topic that we were discussing or the evidence that we've shown so far, or if you have a question for us, feel free to chime in. So, yeah, I mean, for me, when I was looking at the shadow figure part, the shadow was definitely against the wall. I saw that. It wasn't the typical mass.
Mm-hmm.
So it looked like someone was walking and going against like the actual like the shadow was against the wall, like somebody had been walking by. So I'm not sure. Yeah, there's the whole thing of was there other people there. For Paranormal Unearthed, I'm sure they're looking at, or I'm sure that was taken into consideration. They looked at it because you see in the footage, no one's moving. You see both investigators. There's also the camera person.
Well, yeah, but like it could have been. It almost looks like it could have been a piece of equipment because, like how you said, it's not giant mass though, right?
Well, no, it looks like a person. Like,
it does kind of look like a person, but it's small, so it could have been like a small thing. I just try and I try and rationalize it. I'm saying trying to rationalize it. Yeah. It does look cool though. Like I wonder if that really was something. Like I really do. Like it kind of sparked in my head because it did look like they were all staying really still, right?
They were all standing still, and that figure went literally.
It could have been like a little child spirit, though. It could have been because like how small it is, or well, we were just talking about, the spirit's changing sizes, so it could have been maybe even going back to one of our commoners' theories. Maybe it was like because of whatever spirit's emotions they're feeling. They're feeling like depressed or something. Maybe that theory stands in a way. Yeah. I wanted to. They just gotta throw out everything, right? Kind of just speculate on everything.
For sure. I mean, let's bring it back. Let's bring it back up and take a look at that video.
Let's watch it again. I would like to see it again for sure.
If you understand. Try to use all your energy, or even the energy of the devices. Draw in that energy and.
Did they say where this was at?
Try to use all your energy, or even the energy of the devices.
I think it was at a hospital. Or maybe I'm not sure if it was a abandoned hospital. Oh, yes, you're right. Yeah, that is very. Okay, I thought it was more adult.
Even the energy of the devices.
So there's a slow-mo. Okay, there's the shoulder, there's the head.
Yeah, you can tell. But also the way it could be from a distance, though, even too, just like the way the lighting is and everything too. It almost looks like, I don't know. It's hard to know really for sure. It definitely looks like something though, because rewatching it too, they're both obviously on the other side of the room there, both over there, and it looks like they're filming from the main static cam almost. So it's like, yeah, that's where they're filming from. Then they had their other things they're filming from in their hands. So yeah, it really could have been something for sure. I wonder what kind of spirits are normally caught in that building too. That's what I think about as well, because I don't know where they are. Do you know where that is? Did they tell you?
I don't know. I don't know, to be honest. Let's bring in the. You know what? Just for the heck of it, Uh,
Yeah, five. That's
for Spirits of Wildwood, were you able to see that video that we showed on the screen?
that sounds like we got something.
Yeah, I heard something there.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna pause there. We're gonna mute that. I see we got a caller. Let's go ahead and bring him on in. How's it going?
Hello?
Mikey?
Are you muted?
It's not. It's not showing that there's a mic attached. Can you hear us, Mikey?
It seems like, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not seeing any audio from you, so I'm not sure if you're having a mic issue. But we're not seeing any mic activity on your end. You may want to try, if you want, try to maybe try to call back in or something, and we'll keep an eye out.
There's some mic issues going on.
Yeah.
Mic issues for Mikey, dang.
Mic issues for Mikey.
Dang.
Wow.
Dang.
You know, you're about to end up becoming a huge meme after that. Like, he's gonna make probably
Yeah.
1,000,001 memes about you. Guys, I have 1,000,000 photos right now that Zach sent in. So, you know, it looks like he is back in. Let's.
Love memes. All
right. Hello.
Hey.
Oh, yeah.
Is it working?
Yep.
Okay, that was weird. It said it didn't have my stuff allowed, but that was weird. Okay.
No, you're good. What do you got for us?
All right. Perfect. How's it going, y'all?
It's going.
It's going.
All right. So I just have a question.
Mm-hmm.
So do you guys think like spirits can like shapeshift into different things whenever they please?
I think so. Like, I think it comes down to, like how I was explaining a little bit earlier, a belief system where if they believe they can do it strongly enough, they essentially can.
On my end, I'm not sure. I based off the apparition hall stuff, it looked like that they could maybe potentially change sizes. I don't know about changing shape though, but at the same time, it's, when I think about it, like, you see spirits that have different outfits on, whether it's suits, dresses, or anything like that, and sometimes they appear differently. So,
Yeah.
And what would be the purpose of honestly changing? Like, on the other side, are they really changing their clothes? Like, I mean,
Yeah, I mean, well, they wouldn't even essentially need them, really, though you think about it. But I mean, I think a lot of them are used to that, so they, they had their styles, right? Because we have gotten apparitions, that have clothes on, right?
Mhm.
Like, they're used to their style, they like their style, so obviously they're not really going to need that stuff like in afterlife, like, because why would they, right? So it's just a preference entirely. Like, that's a preference. That would be that's the only reason for it.
yeah.
It's just that they want it for style.
Yeah, for sure.
It's definitely an interesting thing, dude. Like, what do you think? What do you think, Wiggy? Like, what do you think about it? Do you think they're able to?
I mean, honestly, I think they can. Personally, I think so. But I do also agree, why would they need to? But maybe, hey, one day they want to be like this, the next day they want to be like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, maybe
knows?
like,
I mean,
yeah, circumstance too. It's like, and like,
maybe,
we talk about energy levels too. Like, some
right.
maybe some can and some can't too.
Right.
like the
I mean, I was
faces,
just gonna
and not
say
even
that
just the
too.
sizes. Maybe they can turn into other different things depending on how strong the spirit is. They could appear as something entirely different than like just a human, like their human version themselves. They can make themselves look something I can't even think of top of my head, just something entirely different, right?
No,
Appear as
for
something
sure.
entirely different. And then it's like, oh, that's the same spirit though, but this spirit just has a very high energy level, so it's able to do that compared to a one that doesn't.
Yeah, for sure. And I was also thinking.
That's a
Yeah,
funny
I
comment.
just saw it too. Um,
Yeah. Hey, do spirits do laundry? Do they need to do laundry?
hey man, I don't know. Who knows?
Hey, dude. Honestly, I hope as a spirit I never have to do laundry. Personally,
Dude, for real though.
You're lazy. Stop.
what?
Hey man, there ain't
Dude,
nothing wrong with that.
lazy.
Okay,
Lazy
I've been doing
children.
laundry for like the past few months, so it
Yeah,
I
sucks.
got a lot of clothes I kind
You know
of
what?
wash,
Then
dude.
you know what? When you get to the other side, then it's like it's like do you become a parent also when you're on the other side too? Like it's like, and I see Alyssa off screen who's helping with the stuff. I see her look just I see the parent stuff, and she's like, like please no.
Yeah.
How do we get on this topic again?
Hey, this comment about the dirty underwear, man. And we're like,
Yeah, that's wild.
your laundry does not sound like a fun thing. Honestly, I think a lot of people agree with me too. I'd rather avoid that if I can.
Yeah, no,
Hey,
100%.
I mean, well, you think about it too. I wonder if they, as a spirit, so water, when it comes to like water, right? And elements in general. So, in their like dimensions, do they have like a reflection of that, right? Or is it just what they see in the living side? You know, like do they have some version of water and elements over there, right? Or is it just what they experience on the living plane?
I wonder too because like okay, what about the toy like the toys? Okay, like Tommy, he loves it when I bring toys. Well, what's the purpose of like okay, here's the toy, Tommy. Good luck pushing it maybe an inch, and it never moves, or maybe it moves an inch or something like that.
Yeah.
You have a spirit that like, well, what's the point of bringing the toy? Is there something that they could do to interact?
But what if it's like a version of so they're trying to do it right on their side,
Mhm.
and for them it's moving, but then for us it's not. It's almost like it's like almost like so you think of a multi-dimensional thing like this. So they're trying to move, and then sometimes they're actually able to move it on our side too, though, and they take more energy. But for the other side, they're actually moving it. They're doing it fully.
Yeah,
Dude, Zach and I are on the same wavelength because I was just about to mention something about that. That's,
But
that's
for their
crazy.
side, they're moving it, and then they're trying, but then it's not moving on our side though. And then sometimes it does work though,
Yeah.
because like that's the only thing that really makes sense. Because I just don't see them like actively trying to move thing, and they're just like, oh my, I can't do this, and then just give up. Like I just feel like they would if they're doing something consistently, or trying to interact with people, they're gonna have some form of being able to do it on their side more so. Otherwise, it would just feel defeating. I feel like you just imagine like being a spirit and everything you're trying to do just doesn't work. Like that sounds horrible. Like that just sounds like agonizing, even, right? It's just not
Yeah,
almost like
for sure.
torture, right? Like because you're sitting here, you can't do anything, and oh wow, I was able to turn on the flashlight. That's it. And I've been trying to do all this stuff, and that's it. Like I can't get anything else. Like that sounds so defeating, Or I was able to move this cap a little bit, or move this door slightly, and I've been sitting here trying for hours and hours and hours. You think about it that way.
Mm-hmm. Right. For sure.
Yeah. Oh, well, that was that's definitely interesting because there's so many things that go with the whole shape or the whole shaped shifting thing, like
Mm-hmm.
because we're not just talking about their necessarily, hey, Dr. Henderson can change himself into Dr. Perry or something. Oh boy, now this just that's going to go down a rabbit hole now.
Yeah, right.
Well, see, but then if the spirit can change into another spirit,
then how do you know who's what at the time?
Can you really
it's
do that?
like,
I know there's the whole in demonology.
If you see
there's
him
the whole
physically, yeah.
shape-shifting demon. But then my question would be: is that if there's a shape-shifting demon, are there really any other demons? Because if it could just change its shape and change and it become different people or different things, then how do you know it's not one entity?
Here's a question for you: have you ever felt like you experienced something demonic? Have you ever felt like that? Have you ever felt like you experienced something so evil and or not even evil, just something so strange that you felt like you were related to some kind of demonic activity?
I mean, I personally have not experienced it, but I've heard experiences of it, but me personally, no, I haven't. But I've read bad vibes from good vibes in certain places and stuff like that, but I wouldn't say necessarily demonic. You know what I'm saying? I just don't think I really have, honestly.
John, how about you? Have you ever?
I have back with my with childhood and then some of the residential cases. It's not. It wasn't very common a lot of the times, especially when we were doing residential. It wasn't something that a lot of people who are not used to paranormal, they automatically think or they go towards the worst case scenario that I must have a demon in the house or something to that effect. And usually it's either it ends up being like a spirit guide or someone who has
or spirit that's mean and then just tries to pretend to be I'm a demon, and that just actually mean human spirit that just wants to feel like they're threatening.
Well, but sometimes it's not even that. Sometimes literally the activity, they hear a knock on the wall and they're like, I feel like it's a demon, and I'm like, but then I have to ask, well, why do you feel that way? Why do you feel like it's a demon? Because hearing a knock on a wall, well, my brother has knocked on a wall before, or I've heard the doctors knock on things before. That doesn't mean a demon. Most of the time, it's not. So you really know when it's different. Yeah, it's a good possibility. My theory is if people are jerks in life, they are jerks in death too.
Yeah,
for sure. So I agree with that.
So I don't know. I'm probably, when I get over there, I'm probably gonna be 50-50 or something.
Yeah. Me personally, I've had a lot of really weird experiences. Although I don't know for certain if I would call it something like that. Although me and Brookie remembers this, we had a really weird time. It was a year and a half ago now, where we had a tour come through here. We had a ghost tour thing going on. We had a public ghost time. This lady came, and it was a really unsettling vibe. It was almost like she brought something with her, and me and Brookie both believe this. It was really strange, and the spirits of Wildwood are actually scared, and they express being scared of whatever this woman brought with her, and it was very, very strange. It was very unsettling. Like I said, we went in the basement, and the spirits were actually telling us to be quiet. And we actually had a lot of, anytime the spirit came through, it would cuss at us. It kept cursing at this lady, calling her all kinds of different names. Every time it came through, the light above the spirit box would flicker. It was really, really strange. It was really weird. But what's up? Wait.
This was just odd. I mean, I'm thinking that this might be just a connection thing, but literally I heard another caller come in, but it's not a caller. It's literally my cell phone up on the other floor that called back in.
Wow, really?
Yeah, I'm wondering if there was just a connection issue, but we almost had a connection issue on the first episode with yours, and
maybe it's the spirits trying to get our attention. Now maybe we should.
Let's bring them in.
I'll get back to the story in a second. We'll just go to the spirits quick.
Yeah,
because it seems like they're trying to get our attention for some reason. So we'll see what they think of our conversation.
Oh, well, hello. Were you trying to get our attention? What are your thoughts on this? Do you think that are you able to shapeshift into other appearances outside of just like clothing or your own appearance? Did I just say yeah?
I think so.
What chat? What did you hear? Did you guys hear a yeah?
I also heard a yeah. That was a weird yeah though. That was like a long response. Like it dragged it out.
Yeah. We're gonna get ready to investigate soon, so we'll be talking to you shortly.
Yeah, thank you for getting our attention.
Yeah.
So it seemed like happened. That was really weird. Well, we know they can. Well, we know they can manipulate technology. We do know that.
Yeah, that was definitely. Let's see. Liam also heard yeah as well. Haley sounds like what's that? Interesting. Okay.
Maybe.
Yeah, we'll have to go. We're gonna have to go back
Yeah.
and definitely listen to it.
Right.
So yeah, thank you for the feedback on that. Sorry about that, Mike. That just this is what happens. This is the whole reason of having the spirits involved. All of a sudden, boom, there they are.
100%, man. That's all good. 100%.
So yeah, did you have any other input, or like what were your thoughts on the other things that we were talking about?
I mean, I just want to share the experience that we had just at the public event not too long ago I was at, when they were interacting with the flashlight and the bell pretty much relatively at the same time. You know, it kind of pushes me to believe maybe they can change their size and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah. Well, maybe they could have also been doing that just by energy. You know, they could have been doing it from across the room.
That's also another thing too.
I've gotten from investigating that they can actually, so they can set off different things in other rooms without even being in the actual room at times.
Yeah.
That's the evidence I've gotten from them, and they've told me that a bunch of times.
Sure.
I've tried to ask this question many times, and I've gotten pretty much the same response, that they're able to do that. They don't even have to be in the actual room. But that also might vary to spirits, different spirits. So like how I was saying, that might vary to different spirits. You know, some spirits might not be able to do that though.
No, 100%. And I'm wondering maybe to do maybe if their energy's a high, or if they feel like a good spirit or whatsoever, maybe they're more maybe they can interact with stuff more than other spirits that are not necessarily bad spirits, but just don't have necessarily any happy motives or any good motives or whatsoever, and maybe they just have a less of an energy to interact with the tech and stuff.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah,
This is what I think. I mean, I could be wrong, but that's what I think. You know, and I feel like that's why you get such a necessarily a bad vibe about places and stuff, or certain rooms give you off a certain energy.
Definitely, the vibe, the energy in the rooms definitely does affect things too. Because it's the other night the public ghost sent. There was a really good energy. I don't know if you guys you probably felt that too about Wildwood that day too. That it just felt like really good energy going on that day, and that whole day I had all these ghost stories coming through, and all these people. It was all good groups too. They're really good people. And we're getting tons of activity because of it as well. And they were adding to it as well. You know, their positive attitudes were adding to all that. You know, and the spirits were definitely ready. You could feel that they're ready. You could feel that they're ready to interact. Now, there's some days where they don't want to interact. there's definitely some days, and you could feel it. You could feel it because some
Right.
days you could really feel
Exactly.
that they just do not want to talk. You could feel the vibe of the room. You could just tell they're just not feeling it that day.
Oh, for sure, man, 100%. I mean, just like literally at the last public event we were at, dude, they were going crazy that day, man. They
Yeah.
they were in a really good mood.
Yeah, we're getting activity on all floors.
Yeah,
and, you know,
for
it
sure.
was popping
I think
off.
that
But
was,
there wasn't even any of the equipment that they were just like, no, they were everything.
they were like,
everything.
yeah, for sure, man, 100%. I
And
mean,
you know,
we were even
the
getting
equipment's not always
responses.
an accurate way, I guess, of portraying things. Although our equipment is pretty good with that. With like, you know, it's like we've got the
No,
crystal
for
pod
sure.
where it's insulated and everything, which adds to that as well. You could argue some of the equipment can be debunked easily, but we try to take the measures to get the equipment that is harder to. You know, and that's just it. Like the crystal pod, I don't always see the crystal pod go off. Actually, most of the time I don't.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a thing. I actually don't see it go off most of the time. But that day, they were loving that thing.
Dude,
You guys
they were
seen that. You
loving
guys
it,
seen
for
that.
sure.
And now it's like, look at it right now on the second floor. We haven't seen it go off this entire stream.
Mhm. For sure, 100%. And like I was gonna say, like even like we were getting responses with Charlie like constantly that day too.
Oh yeah.
I mean, at least he was still pretty grumpy, but you know, it's Charlie. What can we do about it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, we all love Charlie, so hey, you know what?
Yeah, we got a love-hate relationship.
Oh
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
I love that man with all my heart. He might not love me back, but that's okay. That's okay.
Yeah.
Hey, man, you just gotta show the spirits love and respect like that, you know. So
No, for sure.
That's how you have
I
to do it,
mean,
man.
I wasn't
For sure.
necessarily
Like
happy that he growled at us that
hey,
one day,
even
but you
though,
know,
look,
hey,
I'm sure part of him appreciates it regardless. You know that you're still showing him the
oh for sure.
respect and everything. Because I know for a fact, if you're mean to him, he really don't want to talk to you. And it's like that with all the spirits here. Well, it's like that with most spirits anywhere. You know, you got to treat them with respect.
Mhm.
Some people forget
100%.
too. Some people forget that. Some people forget and almost treat spirits like they're animals, like that. Dude, they were live people like us. You
Yeah,
gotta talk to
for
them
sure.
like that. You gotta. I always tell people you gotta interview spirits. You gotta interview them like you're
Mhm.
talking to a person. You gotta interview, ask them questions and everything and stuff like that. Ask them about themselves. Ask them about their lives. Ask them about what kind of food they like with drinks. Like you don't talk to them like they're a person right in front of you. Don't be like, hey, turn the light on. Hey, like you know, like I mean, sometimes you can do that, right? Sometimes you can do that,
Right.
but you also want to treat them like they're a person, though. You know,
100%.
you don't want to just make it seem like there's some kind of circus act.
Yeah,
And just
for
set off
sure.
this equipment for me, and that's you know you kind of want to see if you can get a conversation going with them in some type of way, spark some sort of conversation in any kind of way, even if it's just making noises. Like if you don't have a spirit box or whatever, if you could be like,
Mhm.
hey, do like 2 taps for like yes, and like 1 tap for no somewhere for me, or
Mhm.
things like that.
Yeah, for sure. I agree with that 100%, man. I mean, the golden rule of life, man. Treat other people like how you want to be treated. Treat the spirits with all the respect, man.
All right, yeah, it goes the same thing in
For
death.
sure.
That's how I say, you know,
100%.
you know.
Well, yeah, no, it definitely sparked some questions in the chat. So we're gonna go and take a look at those. But thank you for calling in and please call
100%, guys.
in again.
100%.
You
I
definitely
got you.
you definitely sparked a conversation. So
Hey, that's what I'm here for, guys. All right,
Yeah,
thank
we
you for
appreciate
having
you,
me, guys.
Mikey,
I
man.
appreciate it.
Yeah, we
Appreciate
I'll
it.
see you
Take
guys
care.
later.
Hey, man.
take
All
care.
right. I don't have my camera on, Zach, but I'm
I
doing
was
the
gonna
hard.
say you go hard, brother. I
Say
say
go
go hard, dude.
All right.
Got you, dude.
All right. See you later, guys.
All
See
right,
ya.
man. Thanks for calling.
So yeah, no, that was definitely a good question, Aaron. I see that we had a couple things that popped up here. And I'm going to put it in the chat again for those who want to call in. There's the links in the chat. Liam put in here they asked a question: can they change their strength when they change size?
It depends on what you mean by strength. I feel like, do you mean strength as in like in what kind of way? Because you could say strength in like moving something, or strength as in like trying to directly communicate with you. And I feel like there's different forms of that. That's how I see it. But varies different to different spirits, probably. At the end of the day, same thing. It's like some spirits are higher vibrational and they will do more than others.
Yeah, for I'm going to take this the strength portion. Like more of, can they, activate equipment better? Can they push objects? Like larger objects or something like that. Like, they're not bound to that physical body. So
Right.
what would be but at the same time, it's all depending on their composition. This is what I mean, like when it comes down to understanding what they're made out of. Because we talk about energy. Well, what type of energy? What elements in the environment are they utilizing to put themselves together? And when they expand, does that pull them further apart, or is there anything that essentially fills in the void, so to speak, for them? So I don't know.
It's a tough question, man.
Yeah.
It really is. Like
it's a good question.
It's a good question. No, it's a good question
Very good
because like strength, like I was kind of saying the similar kind of thing, just in different wording. It's like, hey, setting off equipment and stuff like that, or like communicating directly. Because like, okay, so there's equipment, but then they could do like a disembodied voice, right? Mm-hmm. Which would take more strength, right? Or you would think it would, right? Or even just making a physical noise, like in the physical realm, like hitting something, compared to setting off a REM pod or a crystal pod, whatever you want to call them, right?
Yeah.
Or like spirit box, or coming through a spirit box. Or I've noticed like things like flashlights. It almost seems like certain pieces of equipment too are easier for them to set off than others too. It's like a flashlight, for example, seems to be like an easy thing for them to set off, like a mag flashlight, right? Mm-hmm. And then like a REM pod or crystal pod, whatever, seems to be a little bit easier as well. Spirit boxes almost seem to be tougher for them. I don't know, just by experimenting with certain things, it seems to be tougher. Like the bells, like that bell, for example, that bell, something like that, harder for them to do because it's a physical object. It's an actual physical object.
Yeah.
It's not like, oh, just go near that object and it sets it off.
And let's see. As for strength, it's possible that the strength may diminish as they get larger. As energy may be diminished, let a set volume of gas move from a small container into a larger container, thinner.
Yeah.
And that's actually, and speaking of which, Liam
said it
was for moving.
He thinks he's a deep thinker. He's got an open mind like that. He's a smart man.
Yeah, no, I love this input. Like the questions and such are like, and the input and the thoughts behind it.
So he's my favorite bus driver.
Very, very well thought out.
Okay.
Very well thought out.
He's got good ideas. I talk to him all the time. He's a great guy.
Oh yeah. Well, he was the one who said.
Oh yeah, we can talk about anything. Yeah. Talk about anything. Like, I swear, and that's why I love talking, because like, we just talk about anything. I can just bring up any topic and like he'll just go with it. Like,
yeah, he made you a cheese ball.
It's great. Like, it's great. I love people that have like an open mind like that. We're just able to kind of just talk about whatever. And we'll kind of snowball off it. And he's got good ideas and good thoughts too. I like picking his brain. It's cool. He's a smart man. That's all I gotta say about that.
So, there you go, Zach. Love talking to you too, Zach. So before we go into the investigation portion of this, let's take a look at some other evidence here. That let me see if I can find it here. This is wild. Okay, this actually happened. Let me see if I can find it here. So all the way in the back here, this is, let me see if I can change this up a bit. No.
I think I already see what you're talking about.
Yeah, all the way in the back, you see a shadow figure.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah. So
You
this
can-
was
yeah,
just
see the
this
whole-
was just caught
yeah.
at the Project Apparition Hall event. Now here's the kicker: as you can tell from the screen capture, this is a video.
Yeah.
This was done in video form. Let me switch it out because that's not the only image. So she. This was towards the end of it. You could actually see if you look towards the right, the figure's moving. So she actually caught the figure moving. Now I do have that video. It's from a private team in Rochester. When we saw the video, it was I'm speechless. I gotta show you the video. If I can click on the right stuff here. Let's see. Look, there we go. So here's the video, and it's about 34 seconds in. 2, 3.
I'm not seeing the video.
Lights out. Laser. It might be delayed on your end.
Yeah, I don't see it on my end. Do you see it on your end?
I see it on my end.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I don't see it on my end.
Chad, do you see the video? I just want to make sure that you can see it. Oh, you're not seeing? Or okay, hang on one sec. I'm gonna try to replace it. 1, 2. Okay, here we go. Do you see it on yours?
I'm not seeing it.
What is going on? What is going on?
I don't know. It's just a black screen.
black screen.
Seeing anything.
It's just a black screen.
Yeah, just blank. Yeah, just blank. Yeah.
What about the interview? What about the interview stuff? Or do you see me? Do you see me on the
Yeah,
screen now?
see you now. Yeah, I see you now.
Okay, let me try this again.
I'm still not seeing it.
This is weird. Sorry, folks. Give me one second here. Try to figure out exactly what's going on here. I'm trying to. That's weird. I was gonna say this is weird. How about now?
I'm still not seeing it.
Okay. Well, we definitely have a problem. Sorry about that. I was trying to bring that up, and I don't see what exactly is going on. Because of course, this video is amazing. Like that's the thing, and it's this is gonna drive me nuts.
It's all right. We'll figure it out. Yeah.
So yeah. What is going on?
It's all right. We're still trying to figure things out. We'll get off.
You gotta love when this type of stuff happens, right? But we're gonna actually get ready in a moment to do the investigation.
You want to investigate first? I actually have to go to the bathroom. so really bad. I've been holding it. I don't see anything.
Wow. Okay. Well, I think we definitely ran into a little bit of a problem here. So sorry about that. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's going on with that. Yeah, that's. Oh, wait a second. How about now?
Still nothing.
Wow. I literally see it on my side. And for the chat, the chat's not seeing anything.
I think it's the same for them.
You're echoing, John. Lots of echoes. Blue screen. Huh. Well, I'm gonna have to post this in the. They're saying the echoing is over the top.
There's echoing.
I'm not hearing anything. Let me try. Something's going on here. How is the echoing here now? Hopefully the echoing is okay now. Stop playing with us, spirits.
They could be messing with stuff too. You know they do sometimes.
As a no, the echoing stopped, or is it still going? Just want to make sure because I'm gonna have to go back to the footage and see what it is. Echoing is gone. Okay, perfect. Well, that was random.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna get ready to go into the investigation segment of this. And again, we're gonna bring the chat back up onto the screen for this segment. So we'll start to get ready to go on this. But at least we got the audio fixed. That's a plus. That's a plus.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, let's go ahead and we should give it a shot. Get ready for the investigation portion of it. And so, do you want to bring your part upright on your other device, Zach?
Yeah, I can do that. Yeah.
And we'll get started and.
I do have to pee, but I'll just hold it for now. All right, I got this up here. We're good. Oh,
hang on,
all right. Okay.
Okay. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to bring in the investigation onto this, and I'm going to put myself more into the background.
All right. Sit down. All right. So we're just gonna leave this here for now, or do you guys want to do? What does Chad think? Where do you guys want to go? Which room?
There's nothing on here.
Hold on, guys.
If you're not already, can you turn the volume down on my phone specifically?
Here, we're gonna move this stuff. Or turn the volume down on here, you said? I didn't mean light phone. There you go. All right, sounds out. Is that better now? I think
Yes,
we're able to hear you through this camera, John. I don't know. Hello, John? You there? Hey there, you hear my little voice? Starbucks, hey there.
Yeah, I'm here.
Need help? You hear him? Need help?
We do need help.
We need
Where's John?
help us out. See, it's going fast, go to the spirit box. Did you hear what they said, John? They said, hey there. I said, hey. I was like, hey. And they're like, hey there. They're like, need help? We could definitely need help, guys. We definitely use some help. So if I hear flush sack, I'm out. That's so funny. All right, so let's just move all this. What? You're gonna say what? We're gonna go and we're gonna move to the doll room. How about that? I'm gonna all this stuff to the doll room. So for now, we're gonna turn the light on. Show them our doll room. This is the doll room. Just let's get in here. I'm dropping everything, breaking things when I mean. Okay. Not purposely breaking things, but. Like this. These are the batteries. Put that on too. Alright. So anyone in here with us? Who's just asking me if I needed help over there? That was me. Who said hey there in the seance room and asked me if I needed help? You should go grab the blue light. Yeah. Let's go grab it quick. That messed up. There we go. Oh, I thought it was messed up. Someone's setting off the REM pod there. Or the crystal pod, sorry. It sounded like a male voice. It almost sounded like it was Dr. Perry. Am I right about that? Let me turn this off. There we go. So we got the blue light in here now. So Dr. Perry, are you in here with us? If you could answer through the spirit box or one of these other devices. I was what? Here? Here. Hey Perry, what's up? What do you guys think of oh, the flashlight turned on. What do you think of the stream we've been doing here? The live stream, what do you think of it? Were you messing with our devices? That's another question, actually. Just answer the first question. Sorry, too many questions. Okay, so set out the REM pod. You have to get really close to that, by the way, to actually set that off. Just want to let you guys know. Crystal pod there. Could you step away from that, please? Dr. Perry, please step away from that. There's some more questions I would like to ask you. You recognize me? Yeah, I'm sure you do. I'm here all the time, guys. You really like the crystal pod, huh? What do you think of the tour earlier? Those people that were here, the 3 people that came here for the tour. So like, yeah, I couldn't quite understand. But almost sounded like it just said what or something. I think okay. I'll take that as confirmation of that's what you're saying. So I was asking you. I wanted to know what you thought about the 3 people that were here for the tour earlier today. They seem to be very nice. They liked you guys very much. Dr. Perry, what? So I want to talk to you more about in person here, actually in the room with you. What are your thoughts on you being able to change sizes? Are you able to do that as a spirit? As the form you are now, I wouldn't even refer to for. I would just say as the form you are now, not even a spirit. Are you able to change sizes? Are you able to appear to us as different sizes? I heard something that I don't know if he said. Yeah, or I don't know. Something hit that. I couldn't quite understand your response there fully. I mean, the REM pod, or the crystal pod here, you're definitely doing a lot with that. I see that. Does it matter on your emotion, on how you appear to us, how you're feeling? Does that matter? Flashlight turned on. And, what?
There's music coming out of your phone.
Yeah, John's playing music on stream.
Oh.
Could you step away from this crystal pod, please? Could you please stop setting that off? Please step away from it. Otherwise, I'm going to turn it off. I'll give you 10 seconds to turn it off. Otherwise, I'm gonna turn it off and reset it. Myself. It almost seems like a few of them are responding to me. Like it's more than one even in the room with me. Like I feel like I just got a few different answers there. Oh, I thought they turned it off for a second. Hey, thank you. I think that's a in this out. Sorry. Thank you. I appreciate that. I don't know if it's Dr. Perry. I'm pretty sure it's Dr. Perry. It might even be a few of you in the room with me, though. It seems like a few are coming through the spirit box. So we want to know more about what's going on here with when it comes to how you appear to us. If you could explain more about that. If is it easy for you to do? Is it easy for you to appear to us? In smaller shapes? What's that say? Is it easier for you to appear to us in a smaller version of yourself? I'll give him a minute to respond here. I feel like I'm asking too many questions quickly. I need to just. Scott, one more time. Is it easier for you to appear to us as a smaller version of yourself? Does it take less energy? It's not like it's. Let's look back on that. Flashlight turned on. can you turn off the flashlight within the next 10 seconds if it's easy for you to appear to us as a smaller version of yourself compared to a bigger version of yourself? Like a smaller version of your normal self. Alright, okay. So condensing the way they appear might be an easier way for them to form. What about if you were to? So I'm assuming that if that was an accurate answer, that appearing as a larger version or even your normal version of yourself is definitely a harder thing to do. It takes more energy. Flashlight turned on. So appearing as their full apparition, like from what we said, maybe that's possible. I'm not gonna 100% guarantee that with responding, but it's a response. I mean, I don't know by who exactly. But I'm assuming it's Dr. Perry, because at first it seemed like we were in charge of Dr. Perry, but also at the same time, coming to the spirit box, it seems to be a few different spirits coming through here. Here, I want to ask Dr. Perry and Dr. Henderson directly. When you get other spirits that come here, this is an entirely different question. When you get other spirits that come here that aren't usually at Wildwood, do you teach them things you know about changing, appearing and changing shapes? Basically, anything spiritual, like the way you connect with us, the way you're able to connect with us through equipment or any other means. Do you teach these other spirits how to do that? I have to chat that sound like a response. Are you able to see the chat? Does John have the chat up on there for you?
Uh, yeah, as Liam said goodnight, and then Haley said they said, not gonna, or not talking tonight, just beep the machine.
Hmm.
I think that's all.
Do any of you in chat have any questions you would like me to ask to the spirits? I can ask them. Are you still here in the room with me? Will you either turn on the flashlight or go near the crystal pod to let me know as confirmation that you're here with me still? Okay. Well, spirits, thank you for communicating with me. I will be back. I have to get John because I'm gonna pee my pants. I have to go pee. Okay. Huh?
Don't leave me alone.
Just go me. Just go meet with John and come back up with John.
Okay. Going on an adventure, guys.
I will go down.
Okay.
Hi.
So I'm going to get ready to go. Hang on 1 second here. Okay, so I'm going to get ready to go up on my end. I've got a couple experiments that I want to try. So, firstly, before I go up, Rick Perry, I want to thank you so much for assisting with the spirit box. For those who didn't know, my spirit box had problems with it, and he just took it, repaired it. I have it back here, so I'm going to be using it tonight. I'm really excited about that. And I'm also going to be focusing on like future related stuff. I've got questions in regards to some things that we talked about last week about time. And then I want to try a video version of Project Apparition Hall. And I'm sad I can't get the video up right now. It's driving me nuts that I can't do that. But we're gonna go ahead and get ready to go up there.
Yep.
So I'm gonna bring Zach back up on screen here, and I'm gonna start making my way up.
Yep. I'll be on this one with you and everything.
Okay, and let's see here. Let me
I'm right here. Hello, everyone. The spirits, they're definitely in charge. I got some good responses. What they're done. I know you're watching from around here. You played some lovely music for us.
Scared me.
It scared Melissa, who's behind camera. Okay. She was like, "It's just noises and sounds."
yeah.
Oh,
Okay, so
here. Must
so this, and then once you can click back and forth between these two. Just keep this one muted.
Okay.
And this one?
Hello.
Yeah.
Let's go.
All right. So I'm gonna grab my stuff real quick. Do you have a flashlight?
Good flashlight.
Yeah.
This is an amazing flashlight.
The big guy.
Yeah.
Big guy.
$10.
Yeah,
All right. Let's do this.
it is.
You're welcome.
You go.
I don't know. Dun.
Oh, that spirit box is still on.
Yeah.
I'm turn that off briefly. Okay. I'm curious. Is the other camera working or are you off?
I don't know. I only see me. I only see you. Oh, hey.
We got both. Okay. All right. So we'll be able to go back and forth. So we got my view. We got your view.
No.
So I want to grab. Where did I put my spirit box?
Right there.
Okay, so firstly, before I go any further, I want to do an experiment with the spirits here tonight. My hope is that we can talk about something that has to do with time. And because supposedly I hear that you can talk about or look into the future or look into the past. So I kind of want to do a test with that. And part of this, I'm going to have to go away or walk away from here at the time. So
What is that?
Hey,
Oh, Jesus Christ.
you gotta do just one, and the echo's too bad if you have both of them going. It's like really bad.
okay,
So I said that that because we have the holder for it.
Yeah.
If that's cool, we just do that phone.
we can mute the other mic.
I mean, well, I could, yeah, try to just do that.
Yeah.
Actually, I didn't do that. Okay. I'll just do that.
It was just a Zach.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to take a walk in there real quick. All right, now yeah, that's me. Perfect, there's a flashlight left here. Okay. So I've got 4 blocks. We're going to head back out here. I'm going to turn on the light briefly for this. Okay. So, we've got 4 blocks here. U, E, I, and Z. Okay. So what's going to happen now, I'm going to actually, because these are really hard to see. There we go. We're going to leave that right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to essentially choose 2 blocks. I'm going to choose 2 of these blocks that I'm going to take away. The question is, which one am I going to do? So what we're going to do is we're going to leave one of the cameras up here, and Alyssa and I are going to walk out of the room. I'm going to leave the spirit box going, and I want you to say in the next few minutes exactly which blocks you think that I'm going to ultimately take away. So again, within probably the next 5 minutes or so. So I'm going to turn on the spirit box. I'm going to place this here for a second. Actually, I'll probably just put this right here like this. And I'm going to turn on the spirit box. Again, thank you, Rick Perry, for helping me get my spirit box back. This makes me happy again. Okay. Okay. We're going to leave the room. You have U, E, I, and Z. And you have, or I want you to come over to the spirit box and tell me which of these you think I'm going to take away. I'm going to take away 2 of these letters. And I'm going to come back in a couple minutes. All right, spirit box is going on now. Okay, hang on, don't say anything yet. All right, I'm leaving the room. Right. Let's head out of the room. If we could understand a little bit more about what they're capable of, you know, whether they can truly see into the future or see into the past. This doesn't obviously do the past, but if they give certain letters, and I'm not going to say it out loud right now, I have it in my head which ones I'm going to take. But this could also be maybe they might read our minds. So I'm going to be quiet for a bit. Is this one removed?
Yeah, they're both on there. I didn't want to meet them until they got downstairs, though.
That's okay.
Ricky said you guys are awesome.
There's no
that woman.
That's your life.
I missed you, Brookie. I can't wait to call you.
Just so everyone aware, I'm muting this microphone or this camera for a second so spirit box can come through specifically.
Can you take this so I can?
No, it's not good.
All right, now we're back.
Okay, we're
Sorry about that, guys.
so we're gonna head upstairs.
We're upstairs.
Yeah, we're gonna head back upstairs and there we go. Cheese ball.
Balls.
Okay,
Cheese balls.
I'm now gonna go upstairs and I'm basically going to take away 2 blocks. Okay, don't say anything, I'm back. Spirit box is going down. Okay. Time for me to take 2 blocks. Here we go. I'm going to take E and I. Now the question is, with those 2 blocks left, did we hear on the spirit box if they said that I was going to take these 2 blocks over the last couple minutes? So I'll put these. See, I'm going to put these back in here. So definitely should be interesting to see how that works. See about if they truly traverse time or not. So the next thing is I'm going to go down. I'm going to get the fog machine. Last part of this, we're going to do Project Apparition Hall, but in video form. I'll bring it up here. We'll give it a shot. Again, that shadow figure that the private team in Rochester caught for the video. You saw the pictures. For some reason, I couldn't get the video on. I'm going to put that in the posts for YouTube so that everyone can see it. It's amazing, and I'm going to try to play it again next week on the podcast. So give us a few seconds. We're going to come where I'm just going to get that set up, and we'll be good to go. So I'll take a walk down. I'll get the fog machine. I'm going to put this right here. And let's know if you want to take back.
Yeah, me.
She has made an appearance. And then I'll go back down and I'll grab the
Alright.
grab
I'll
the
do my best to entertain in the meantime.
You could dance.
Alright.
Do the gritty.
I can't dance. I can't dance, dude. What do you expect me to do?
Do a couple Fortnite emotes. There you go. You get it.
I can't dance, dude. Can't do all that. I'm gonna grab my see flashlight. Oh, I'll grab it. Never mind. There's no flashlight. We can investigate and I can show you my beautiful dolls. This is Bethany.
Let's get a close up. She's smiling.
This is Bethany. She's one of the mascots here. Wildwood Sanitarium. This is She Sings. She can serenade you. She goes off to motion. Ashes, ashes. You know, it's a bop. It's a jam. All right, so what else? Wait, hold on a second. Someone's missing in here.
Where's your favorite one?
Where's the wolf one?
Wait.
Dude, where is it? No, you don't want. Oh, sorry.
Someone flipped her. That's why.
She flips. The wolf and grandma. Red Riding Hood, wolf, and the grandma. Yeah. Yeah, she's pretty cool. This is my favorite one, or one of my favorite ones. We got many, as you can see over here, that we collect over the years. People donate dolls to us. Here at Wildwood Sanitarium. It's pretty cool. Our spirit box. I've seen someone talk about the spirit box here. I could show you it in person. I'll bring it home to show you. He knows who he is, the bus driver. I will show you how this is and what this is exactly. What's made out of. I'll explain it to you. Take Sylvia out in the morning and be like, alright. Spirit box. Alright, this is how a spirit box is and what it is, how it works, and what it does, and yada yada yada, yappa yappa yappa, you know? Alright. What else? Are you ready?
Ready to go.
Cool. I was improvising and I was showing them the dolls.
You improvised adapt working.
Yeah, I did. I showed them the dolls and everything. And
Dolls are amazing.
explaining Bethany to the crowd and the wolf one, you know, transforms into the wolf and grandma and all that. And that one. Does she have we named her ever? Have you ever we never named her.
I've only named Brad.
Yeah,
Named Brad.
Brad,
Yeah.
Brad the skeleton. Yes, upstairs on the 3rd floor. He's one of our mascots. Yes. All right, so we're gonna do Project Apparition Hall. Video form. John's got it all set up. We're ready to go. You want me to work the laser pointer, or do you want to do laser pointer? How do you want to do this?
So I'm gonna have you go back down to base. When I
manage operations down there.
Yeah, what I'll have you do is when I start to do the laser, bring up this one specifically for mine. That way they actually see full
This
screen.
camera.
Yes, bring up this
Full
one
screen.
specifically. Yeah, because right now you have both up.
Sure.
So bring up this one when I go into laser so they can see everything.
Okay.
And then you can film the other or what's going on my end.
Okay, I got you. All right.
So I'm waiting for. We only have about 5 minutes or so more for this episode of ParaClue. So basically, what ended up happening was we ended up having a team that came here during our Project Apparition Hall event, and they did video form of during Project Apparition Hall, posted the photos, and we saw the pictures today that I showed of the shadow figure that got up and moved. I wish I could get the video up. The video, you actually looks like the shadow figure got up and moved. So I want to see. We have 2 chairs set up here, and I want to see if they'll run. If we can catch somebody. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I want to see if we can catch somebody running back and forth. If you see like a movement going between the very small space. So, all right, let's give it a shot. We need to turn off the lights in here first. All right, spirits, hope you'll be able to help us out with this. This is the first time we're trying it in more video form, so I'm not sure how this is going to work for you. I want to get this out of here too. There's just a bunch of red light. I'm just waiting for the fog machine to tell me that it's ready to go. Oh, that would help. It was ready this entire time, part of it wasn't plugged. Okay, yeah, here we go. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. All right, get ready. Run back and forth. Laser. Curious as to who showed up, who that shadow figure was that was downstairs, potentially a patient. Pause.
Can we turn this just a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay. Just
Just
so
as
you
long
get
as,
a.
just as long as both chairs are.
Yeah, it's easier to see both chairs now. Okay, the chat's gone, so it's easier to see both chairs. The other one was a little bit cut off.
Okay. All right, we're gonna give this one more try. Okay, we're gonna try another thing real quick. Can you, when I put the fog in here, I'm gonna put a little bit this time. And there's a reason why I'm doing this, and I'll explain it a later time, episode 3. Can you write something, like a letter or something in the fog? And I'm gonna do the laser for it, but do like a motion so that the cameras can see it. Ready? Just a little bit of fog this time. Okay, I'm going to let it settle for a second. First time I'm trying this. This is very, very, very new. Okay, lights out. All right, go ahead and write something in the fog. I'm going to do it only in one spot. Any letter you want. Or a picture. Oh, I saw. Oh, we gotta mark that. We gotta mark that. I don't know if that was seen on camera. I saw it. It looked like something was forming in there, but I'm like, I don't know. God, I hope. That would be amazing. We're gonna do that one more time. Hopefully, and then after that, we're gonna call it and we're gonna review and see what we got. Okay, we're gonna do the letter thing. And then I'll say for the shadow portion of it, or apparition portion of it, to go, and then after you're done going with the letter, run back between these chairs again. I'll do that again for the camera. Make a meme. Here we go. Okay. Oh, you know what? We'll do a second one because I realize I don't do as much fog for the writing part. I'm going to have the laser about here. Actually, you know what? Let's try it with the lights on. Okay. I don't know. You know what? Let lights off. Maybe another time. Okay, ready? Anything you want to write, go ahead. Right there. You write a J, a Z, even write the two letters that I took. And pause. Okay, we're gonna do one last thing. If you want to make an appearance, make a funny face for the camera, this is it. The last hurrah. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, get ready. We'd love to see you. Laser. You've done some really interesting stuff these past couple of weeks, so I'd love to see what we get this time. And pause. All right. Well, it's time for us to get ready to wrap up. I'm going to head back down to base with Zach, and let's see what we have. Let us know if you see anything, and don't forget that we're going to put the investigation videos on our channel later on this week, so keep a lookout for it. We'll keep the investigation portion of it separate, so you don't just have to go back to live. If you want to go straight to the investigation, we'll have it separated for each individual investigator. So let's head down and meet up with Zach. Without me,
There's a chair.
I was going to say without me dying. Oh, well, hang on.
Bye, John.
There we go. This might help.
Yes. Thank you, sir.
Yep.
Hey guys, what's up? Seemed like it went really well. I've seen a few things and I just watching. I was sitting there watching. I've seen a few things. I think that went really well, John. I think we got some stuff.
All right, we're coming back on here.
All right, let's go. Da-da-da. Get me on there. There you go.
Okay,
We are back.
and we are back. So, yeah, that was definitely very interesting. I see we went over the time a little bit.
We did, but it's okay.
Yeah.
Well, you were doing a great experiment, though.
And my mother says, "Hey John, Jemmy's watching you." That Jemmy is our cat, the orange cat.
Okay.
He's my little brother.
Oh.
He's cute. Every time I come over, he's got to get involved somehow. Listen, folks, we're already past the time. We're actually 2 minutes over what we did last time. I want to thank everyone for coming to ParaClue for episode 2. Again, it's so great to interact with you guys. You guys are amazing. Love you guys. Zach, do you have anything before we go?
Yeah, I just want to thank you guys as well. It was a great time. Honestly, I loved the interaction. The second episode went great. You know, we got a lot of good people coming in, good callers, got Mikey in here, asked questions and everything. Turned out really well, honestly, and I'm eager to see what we got with Project Apparition Hall. And honestly, looking back on the Spirit Box activity we got as well and everything, and listening back on that, because I know there's quite a few responses in there that we just have to look back on. I know there's some stuff in there, for sure, for certain. But other than that, yeah, thank you for coming, guys. We do this every Tuesday at 8 p.m., so hop in next Tuesday.
Yep, and I've got one more thing. In the chat I'm putting right now is our email, paraclue2025@gmail.com. If you want to send memes, we're going to be posting pictures on Facebook this coming week. We're going to be posting some goofy pictures of us, turn us into memes. If you have some evidence that you would love for us to take a look at, or if there's evidence that you had clues or found clues within, again, feel free to send it through our email or direct message us through Facebook if you want. Other than that, we will see you next week, next Tuesday, 8 p.m. Take care, everybody.